Welcome back to the Inside Toe Talk podcast, episode 12. I'm Cookie. You have Mr. Toeman here,
How's it going, everybody?
Andrew here,
Hilarious.
and you have Big Country.
Big
right
old
there.
country. We'll give it a sec. Let all these thousands of viewers that let everybody jump in.
I guess.
Do we need to fix something?
It's good now.
Okay.
Can you adjust his phone to make it look better?
Is it good?
Just cut his forehead off a little bit.
Anybody in the chat, let us know how we sound. You guys can hear us. Any crack, snap, popples, anything? Well, we got. Whenever you're ready, brother. Whenever you're ready.
So, we got a few topics to talk about here today. One I just found interesting when I saw it. I didn't actually believe it.
I just want to point out, you guys can hear what let me just, for the record. How does that sound to y'all?
Not that bad.
All right, let's go. Let's move
Um,
right along, moving right along.
But the vacuum cleaner that I just heard was pretty.
Did it sound like a Bizzle
You didn't hear it?
or a Dyson?
You should have heard it.
So Trump signed an executive order today that requires truck drivers to speak English.
And it is confirmed by the Washington Examiner. That is interesting.
Yes.
I don't know if this
And-
is going to fall in line with wreckers.
No, it's mainly commercial motor vehicles. So your 18-wheelers and stuff like that.
Well, let me ask you, is a tow truck considered a commercial vehicle?
Well, you have commercial insurance.
So, I wonder if it will ever extend. I mean, if you're HOA or if you're associated with HOA, I do not think that our trucks are considered commercial. But any other aspect, could you imagine all the IAA trucks and Copart trucks? Those dudes don't speak no English.
Just about it without any logos or names on our trucks. We're just a regular dually.
True.
Yeah.
Well, there's
I have problems with my HOA. They're trying to harass me for parking my truck in my driveway and stuff like that. But, we have an argument.
Curious, Cookie, can we dive in that a little bit? Are you okay if we talk about HOA and tow trucks?
Sure.
Where do you guys park your tow trucks at? On the street, public roadway, or in your driveway?
So I've done both. I originally parked in my driveway. HOA had a problem with it, so I moved it to the street. HOA had a problem with that. So I contacted them and I showed them in the state of Texas, our trucks are considered a first response vehicle. It went away for several years, and I don't know, somewhere with them, they started sending more letters out. So I explained to them again, and I mean, I'm still dealing with it as we speak.
Yeah, I'm kind of dealing. I'm kind of dealing with it right now, and I told them like, look, I'm not just your ordinary tow truck, or whatever. My truck has a Harris County record tag on it. That's considered that we work for Harris County. We're contracted with them or whatever. So they have an issue, they can contact Harris County about it.
Cookie, where do you park the wrecker?
On the street.
On the street. Ever have any issues with HOA?
No, my HOA, they know not to play games with me.
I know that you recently moved, so
Why
you
is
had
that?
2 locations. Did
Correct.
either location have an issue?
the Enrique location, I just told them to get bent, and I never had another letter from them. Where I'm currently back at, they just know not to bother me anymore.
Why is that? If you had any previous encounters with them, or
That and when I know they would come around, you know how they drive around, take their pictures in the neighborhood.
Sundays.
Yeah, I would be that random black guy standing or walking in his front yard with an AR on a sling. So,
oh god, you're one of those.
so I mean, hey, it keeps HOA from messing with me. So,
God,
I mean, it worked.
When I first moved into my neighborhood, they were giving me problems for a little while, and
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I
guys.
parked in the street. I've been there for 5 years, and now I'm starting parking the driveway, and they haven't given me any issues. But I back it in.
I mean, either way, like I said, without the decals or the lettering on our trucks, they're just regular dualies.
But I know the contract unit real well, and he told me HOA, we're the Harris County tow tag on there. We're serious first responders.
Right. And
Yeah, I wish my contract unit would do that, but my contract unit is kind of one of those units that
Sleeps sleeps over there in the mud district.
well, all of y'all are in SO's contracts. I'm in C5's contract. I'm not sure which contract deputy goes to the HOA because there's a few deputies that.
So I believe it's one of the
Patrol?
sergeants. She's always.
Oh, so she don't like us. If that's who it is, she doesn't like wreckers.
Yeah,
So.
well, I mean, I don't know how that goes, but I know she's always saying, "Hey, show me SO en route to a contract meeting or HOA meeting or
Sam 86.
something like that." Yeah,
Not for much longer.
Not for much longer. I believe May was the word that I got. In the end of May,
Retiring?
she's retiring. Yeah.
nice. Congratulations on her retiring.
Yeah. We'll all be happy campers.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So back to this, Trump to sign his executive order requiring truck drivers to speak English. How do you guys feel about that? How about you, Abel? You considering you have a Hispanic background?
well, it would
Do you-
just extend to Spanish. I mean, but my opinion is
I mean, and then another thing on that same article is saying that he signed an executive order in March making English the official language of the United States.
okay. So here's my take. When you go to the DMV and you get a driver's license, are you required to speak English only?
No,
Then I don't think it should be passed, or I think it's ignorant.
100%.
I mean,
I have family members in my family that, yeah, they speak English, but they also speak Spanish.
Well, they're saying it's saying that you need to be able to professional drivers, so not just your regular
Oh, blow.
Joe Blow.
Read us that paragraph,
It's,
Mr. Cooksey.
I'll just
Skim through it.
skims through it.
All right.
So basically, Trump is saying professional drivers should also speak English. He's not saying they should only speak English, but he's saying they should speak English so that they can read and understand traffic signs and communicate with traffic safety officers, Border Patrol, at checkpoints.
I feel like there's more to it than what we know. Like there's more statistics that he's reading, like the amount that are crashing over the entire United States, not just our area. There's more to it than we know. So from my point of view, which is very, I would say, ignorant because I don't know all of those things, it seems stupid.
Do
But
you feel like he's just focusing on one area, which is the border?
no, because there's a lot of different truck drivers. They're not just, Spanish is not just the language. There's a lot of Arabic speakers.
Yes.
There's a lot of
There's different.
yeah,
different
there
culture,
is.
different race.
and they don't all speak English.
I mean, you got males, you got females, Asians, whatever the case is, and
now
I just feel like this is something that he should not be focusing on.
I mean, I could agree with that. If my sister is in the chat, I'm sure this will be the first time she's heard me not agree with something that Trump's talked about or something.
And I'm with you on that one too because
I mean, well, we're not going to get too
some of the things
political
that
here.
some of the things that he's doing right now is I don't know how to say it, but yeah.
Well,
But anyways, any of you guys had any interesting scenes this past week weekend? How did everybody do? Good, everybody.
I had the weekend off.
That's not the first weekend, but okay.
Yeah.
It's not surprising.
I got a lot on my hook. It was a lot of bait, no bites.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Like, that explains why you got a little color on you, brother.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Somebody's a little jelly.
I went to Austin this weekend for
Yeah, nobody. Man, I'm trying to be like, yo, when I grow up, shit.
the ride for the Lost Fall Brothers.
Nice.
The peace officer
Yeah,
memorial.
there was about 3,000 or 4,000 bikes.
Wow.
Turned out to a badass event.
Everybody
A lot.
safe.
Yeah,
Nobody fell.
yeah. There was one fatal, supposed behind us. I don't
That
know.
was
part of y'all?
A
Yeah.
part of y'all.
I guess I'm not. No, not part of us. No, it was So I got somebody in the back of the crowd. I'm not for sure who it was, but yeah, it was one fatal.
Shit, that sucks. In Austin.
Austin on the freeway.
Did you drive the Twisted Scissors? Is that what it's called?
No, that's not up there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not up there.
That's in. No, let me not sound stupid.
No, country should know. I think they got it planned out to go.
Somebody said we're talking about Trump.
Yes, my sister.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, anyways, we're not getting political. I mean, we're not gonna get political.
yeah. So nobody worked. What about you, Mr. Isaiah?
I did work. I worked.
Top loader, everybody! One time for the top loader.
Anyway, I loaded 3 this weekend.
How many? 3?
Yeah,
Very good. Very good.
yeah.
Now you know it's serious when Isaiah got to pull out toe books. He can't remember what he loaded.
Let's see here. I didn't load shit Friday. Saturday I got a 13 accident. Oh, that's where Epic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then I loaded 2 on Sunday.
Khalil just texted me and said you didn't take him 3 to the lot, so you must have sold some of those.
sold some of the cars, boy.
Yeah, but they're in my tow books and I sold them. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Customer receipt. Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Should we talk? Yeah, no, it's fucking. I'm gonna talk about it. So, an accident dropped. Andrew and I were sitting over off of South Masons, and what was South Mason and what?
Cimarron.
Cimarron. They drop a wreck at Peak and Peak Ridge. So we run it. As most people know, I'm a lot slower than the average wrecker.
What time was that, Rick?
Oh,
Or what time of day or night was this?
About 4:30 in the morning.
Okay, so that's a long.
It was when I work.
That's
It
a
was
long.
when I work.
That's a long run.
Interrupt my
From-
story to
from-
what time it was.
I'm sorry. Let the crybaby tell a story.
So, fat ass knocking shit down. Anyway, we run the wreck. 2 Epic trucks are first and second. Andrew makes third. I make fourth. Andrew's brother makes fifth. So I guess they thought that we were gonna like force the match or something. So they call in reinforcements. They call in
The head honcho of
yeah, the big man. Their boss man,
Family pot.
Country. Not
No.
this one.
No.
Not this one. The other one.
the original country.
Yeah, but that's what you want to call
Oh,
him.
man.
If
I
y'all-
don't know what they call him. I just know they call him Country.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Well, yeah, what's his actual name?
Steven.
Steven. Okay,
Yeah.
they called Steven. Whatever the fuck. Steven shows up, right? And we had no intentions of doing a family pod or fucking anybody.
No,
But he comes over and he goes, "Do y'all mind if we all match?" And I'm like, your 2 drivers made first and second. Why would you? Why?
And before we matched, I told him, no, we are not all matching, bro. We're
Like-
not forcing the match. Me and Isaiah, I told Isaiah I would match him for my spot. We were right in front of the same spot. I would match him for my spot and go from there. But he insisted on all matching. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, you go ahead. If it's cool, your drivers over there, they want all matched, then shit, come on with it.
Come on with it.
And yeah,
That was very epic of
We-
them.
So we
Oh, the Epic Park is better.
Let's continue. I didn't want to interrupt. You know,
Go ahead,
I
Isaiah.
was just waiting for the story to finish.
So we go to match, or the unit shows up, and we go to match. 373 comes out first.
Very nice.
What's your brother's shit number?
614.
614. 614 match out next. 373 and 646 or something like that. We match out and they walk away empty handed. And I'm like, y'all are dumb. Like, why would you do that?
They're not dumb. They're epic. Ray said it was 3:30 in the morning.
It was somewhere around there, 334, something I don't know, but it was out there.
I can't believe y'all even made it. just
Oh,
from that.
brother, I was making it. Oh,
Yeah, I hear you.
brother.
I hear you.
I don't know where Isaiah went, but
Look, I'm slow and I don't drive like these other record
man,
trucks.
all I can go is 82.
We got Rafa in the chat. We don't fold.
Oh,
Yeah, all I can go is 82.
I do the speed limit.
You too?
Yeah, 70,
Same.
65, 70. What is it on 99?
Well, what speed limit though?
The-
Where at?
The speed. I just do what the signs that are posted say.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I
I
do.
bet that's, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say different. Every time you see it will take off, it's a cloud of black smoke polluting the air,
No, sir.
just straight polluting, killing the birds. Killing
Not the truck.
oh, okay.
What? Did I say something wrong again? You know what his problem is? He don't got the real tobacco in his lip. That's what's wrong with him. He's a little irritable
hey, it's
today.
pretty good. Ain't too bad.
You got some too?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm gonna
if
put
you
some
guys
more in my
don't
mouth
know,
when I get back.
Yeah,
in the
you
truck.
like putting things in your mouth, huh?
Hey yo,
I'm trying to,
hey yo, hold on. We're gonna pause on that. You didn't hear what this man said?
I did. I just chose to ignore it.
All right.
Continue.
So, I'm trying to stop dipping. So, we're doing this outlaw. So, instead of it being tobacco leaves, it's black tea leaves. And it has
Not green, black.
black tea leaves.
Pretty good.
And it's got sodium bicarbonate,
That sounds bad.
nicamide. It's something approved by the FDA that's also found in food. Vitamin B3 and some other things in it. It's not addictive and it's not bad for you like regular Copenhagen would be. So yeah. Anyway,
Well, shout out to Outlaw if you guys want to sponsor the
yeah, that'll
podcast.
Or these people are even better.
Can you read it?
Neurogum.
Neurogum. How many of you chewed on Neurogum tonight?
I've tried them before. What my uncle gave me one.
How'd you feel?
No, it's just
Not for you?
I had a flavor for about 5 minutes. After that, you just
Well, it's not the flavor. It's
it didn't work.
It does work.
No shit.
You put 3 of them in there.
God.
So you just trying to OD.
OD on what? It's
Gum?
it's a vitamin.
What if you swallow them 3 pieces of gum? Like, you know how much gum that is
Why
going down
would,
your throat?
why would you swallow gum?
Yeah, you're not supposed
I
to
don't
swallow
know.
I
gum.
mean, is that something you do? You eat crayons too, or what?
No.
You eat crayons too.
Swallow it. What else you like swallowing?
Whoa. That's country's part.
No,
Oh.
it ain't my part. Baby.
Oh, you said you like things in your mouth. We don't fold.
It was a dip.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. My
man.
bad, chat. My
Wait,
bad.
where did-
Yeah.
I wish y'all could see this right now.
Shut your ass up.
Anywho's
What's going on with this tow truck recovering
Which one?
what?
on the next page?
Oh well, hold on.
Yeah, give us.
We'll catch up.
Don't listen, producer. Don't be rushing us.
Damn. Y'all were slow.
Have y'all even read it? Didn't even know what it's about, or
I've read some of this one, but I don't. I feel like we were.
I guess I'll go over that.
So
one.
we're gonna just go ahead. All right, producer, I got you.
I mean,
Don't be falling
'cause
asleep
now
on us.
people are going to be curious about what we're talking about. But before we start, do we have anything else to talk about?
The weekend.
So you did the Officer Down Memorial Ride this weekend. You were
I was in
Right out.
Freeport.
Freeport this weekend, and you were
Yeah, Andrew, you didn't
you
say
go
about your
Yeah, what
weekend.
you did this weekend.
What's going on, buddy?
Cars,
Yeah.
Mr. Pank over there.
how many cars you loaded over there?
I didn't load no cars.
Damn, for real? It's a slow weekend?
Pretty slow.
I'm
Wow.
glad I went to Austin.
That's uncommon.
Enjoyed my time.
Was on the wrong way driver.
I got a new tattoo.
Oh no, that's another topic. We're not going to talk about that yet. I mean, you can
I like
mention it.
I like your tattoo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We're not talking about what, the tattoo
No, what?
or the wrong way driver?
The wrong way driver.
Oh, you said that for later.
Well, I mean, we don't have the video anymore.
Well, we weren't supposed to
Abel
put
trying
some real tobacco in there because somebody get him a rag.
Abel over here.
Somebody got any
Trying to take
tampon?
us off live. He don't want to do live no more. He wants to do recording.
So we got just got 14 people live.
Yeah, see, talking all this shit.
And with 14 people here, let's get y'all's opinion. I'm thinking that we do live once a month, but every week we will be posting content. What do you guys think about that, chat? We go live once a month, and the rest of the month we just posting content. Good quality audio video content.
Nice.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
What's funny?
Are you
No, he doesn't have anything.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay then.
that's kind of
Just a little awkward. Here you go, buddy. Just for you. What is CUX?
Wait, where'd,
Cookie?
where'd the comment go? It was
Whoa.
just there.
Whoa, how do you delete a comment?
Well, where'd that go?
It's gone.
Oh, there you go. Wait.
2 times live a month. So like every other week.
Where did Rafa's comment? It was literally just there and vanished.
Yeah, no, I saw it. And then it
And it
went away.
like vanished. Because there's no moderators on here.
He must have done that.
Oh.
He'll probably retype it.
Oh, you probably type something and delete
And
it.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could do that first week of the month.
Third week, first,
Like,
third,
it's
every
like
other week.
custody of your kids, you know?
You got to please both parents.
Yeah. First,
Apparently.
and you get them the first weekend and the last weekend of the month.
Anybody else? Let us know what you think.
Mm.
2 times a month doesn't sound bad. You gonna pop some of that Nero or Nero?
Neuro.
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 All right. We got another one that says 2 times a month.
Mm.
I'm okay with that.
Okay with that.
We need to stop printing the producer notes because another one. Is that like 5? Man, he's gonna be all jacked up on Mountain Dew, Chip.
He's looking like a pig bag right now.
Yeah, he is.
Big back.
He ate half the pack.
Look at the size of your
It's
cheek,
it's
brother.
zero sugar,
It's okay.
natural caffeine, dietary supplement. You got it's good. You got vitamin B6 for your brain, vitamin B12 for your body. So where the fuck is there refresh your mind and body? It's also gluten free and vegan. So
What?
where's there a Big Back anywhere on that
And
motherfucker?
Relax,
it definitely does not
Triggered.
refresh your mind and body. God damn.
Hashtag triggered.
Well, when you fucking come up with people like that over a good product, yeah. What do you expect?
All right.
Tell me how you really feel.
Bodzell gets the fuck up out of here is what about to happen.
Shit.
You gotta tell me twice.
Somebody about to fold in this motherfucker.
What's going on, brother? I don't understand.
Shit. Y'all motherfuckers.
Anyway,
Now you
Y'all
know,
need-
hey,
Y'all need Jesus in y'all.
now you know
I
how
got it.
I
He's
feel.
right here.
Yeah, we all got Jesus, don't we? Yes, sir.
Got G's, right?
So the man upstairs. Mm-hmm.
No.
Don't get offended, bro. This is just him when he did it to me. I didn't even say
He has an
anything,
8 today.
and he like bit my head off for no reason.
It must be the shirt you got on.
A
Makes
little
me
too
feel
tight.
powerful.
When you're the founder, you can do that.
The founder of these nuts. All right. Anyways,
Anyway, so
can you? Never mind. Go ahead. Continue smacking the mic.
So the next story that we're going to cover tonight, today, whatever you want to call it, a tow truck driver is recovering after being pinned under a vehicle, under a car during a high-speed chase on I-95 in Florida. So a few months ago, this record driver in Florida, I think he was loading a car or something on the side of the freeway, and there was a high-speed pursuit. Car came, hit him, and pinned him underneath the car.
Yeah.
I believe the car he was loading or something like that, everybody in the car, I think, died.
Damn.
Oh.
He was pinned under the car and survived. He's finally been released from the hospital, and he's doing good. But
That's good to hear.
But the guy that was fleeing from the Popo was doing 100 miles an hour.
Did he?
And is now facing 17 charges, including felony murder. I mean, is there any other type of murder? There's no misdemeanor murder.
No, but there's the involuntary.
Yeah, but
whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's still felony, correct?
You got vehicular manslaughter.
But it's good. It's good that they're pushing for murder and not one of the lesser ones. I mean, that I think that shout out to Florida. I'm sure Texas would do the same, but
yeah. The accident happened in March, but he's now recovering and doing better. And he said, he's just urging drivers to slow down and move over for roadside workers. So that means construction, tow truck, fire truck, ambulance, cop car, anybody. Even if it's a stranded car on the side of the road, just
get the
move
fuck
over.
I mean, the way I've always said it, bro. If your mama was on the side of that road, you would want people to move a lane over or at least slow down 20 miles under the speed limit.
Or if your brother or sister was a
yeah, I mean, it's the.
Nope.
It don't even have to be a record driver. They're stranded on the side of the road. It can happen to anybody. It's most people don't. I guess that it doesn't phase them until they're the one on the side of that road. So
exactly.
Rafa says you took his comment out, which no,
we did not.
We didn't. Michael said somebody's feisty tonight. Yeah, pretty sure he's talking about
Cookie over here.
Mhm.
Cookie.
Okay.
I know on our way back from Freeport, there's Campbell's Towing. I think they're pretty big
Camel?
out. Campbell's.
Oh, like the soup.
Yeah. Actually, Claudia was there was maybe 7 or 8 people all in the right lane, and she was the first one to move over. I mean, I'm pulling a camper, so I move over, and everybody else followed, which was good to see. I mean, there was one guy. I'm pretty sure what he was trying to do was get us all to move so he could haul ass and pass us. But then once he saw the wrecker, last minute he did move over a lane. But it's I mean, me with the 1-ton dually and then a big ass camper on the back that they're decently wide. They take up good amount of the space of the road. I couldn't imagine being him and then someone driving my setup staying in that lane or Jesus.
How are you pulling your camper?
With the tow truck, with the same adapter you had for the.
Oh, you have the same one that I have. The
yeah,
Vulcan?
but I got mine reinforced underneath, so I can handle a little more tongue weight.
On the adapter.
Correct. Underneath the bottom, I had a fabricator weld more to it.
Look at that.
The one issue that I had, and this was kind of like any trailer, because that's not the only thing I've loaded with it, but it pulls back on the head, on the whole boom, kind of pulls back some.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about or no?
What do you mean, like pull back, like fold in more?
No, it wants to unfold. Like it puts weight on it, so instead of it being forward resting, it pulls back.
I had to look at your attachment.
We have the same.
Okay, so it's the same one then. Now I didn't feel that when I pulled the boat.
So mine does. I don't know if I have maybe a worn pin or maybe the bushings are worn. I don't know, but let's say, how do I explain it, bro? If I hit a bump, the boom, like the T-bar and that whole part, it'll move back and forward. Yours didn't do that?
No.
I wonder if it's because it's less weight. But what I ended up doing, where I'm getting at, is I put a wheel strap around the boom, connected my winch to it, and just put tension on it. And it drove like a dream, dude. Went over bumps and all kinds of stuff, and it didn't hurt
it.
Could
be your seals. It's not.
No, it's not. I mean, you can walk out there right now and push it, and it's got a little bit of play. And when I took it to RPM years ago, when that was on a different wrecker, they told me it was normal. They looked at it because I was going to replace the pen,
You can
and
replace your the sensor too. There's a sensor on the
it's none of that.
really.
Yeah, no, actually, my sensors aren't connected anymore.
So yours folds all the way down, like
Yeah.
it doesn't stop.
Yeah, because I have to go negative because my truck's lifted.
Oh,
So
okay.
where they normally sit at, yeah, I have to go under, otherwise I'll hit bumpers.
Yeah.
But I'll show you later.
Yeah,
You see what I'm talking about? I'm curious. I mean, we have the same boom.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 'cause I
Exact
didn't
same.
have none of that problem. And believe it or not, that boat that I pulled,
That
that bitch has a lot of tongue
Well,
weight.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It all matters on the tongue weight. I mean,
Yeah.
you can pull some weight, it's fine, but how much is actually resting on the tongue? I mean, it's
I don't know. That boat, that was a heavy son bitch. I felt it.
the camper's designed to be pulled bumper with the bumper pull, so it's shouldn't be
Yeah,
tongue weight. I mean, it's
Now
not
you
like
hooking up your lights.
everything's. I mean, it's a pickup. So I have the
Oh, you have the factory
7 pin, whatever it is.
6
Lights,
factory.
plates.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But we got a comment here. Michael says, I realize the public don't care unless it's them. Their priorities are whatever or wherever they are going. It's sad record drivers can't get more respect from general public. I gotta be honest, bro. It's not just wreckers. Like, I've seen people do the same to cops. I've seen them do it to construction workers. I've seen them do it to fire trucks. I mean, they don't care, dude. I read something on a road rage video, and somebody said they got to be first. That's the problem. They got to be first. And I thought about that, and I'm like, if you think about any incident that happened, whether it turns out to be an accident, whether it's road rage, whatever it is, it's because they want to be first. And it's crazy. It's just a weird perspective to think of, but yeah, I mean, put a little patience in your driving. I mean,
It would be nice if the cops out here would do like a sting with us. Like we're just, hey, let me get a couple trucks out here.
I think Frank 16 was morning shift. I think the morning shift unit was doing that with homeboy. Remember I was saying, I mentioned that earlier. I think he was doing it on 99. There was a record sitting on the thing. He was behind him. The morning shift guy.
I agree, though. We should.
When was
You
this?
seen that?
This was a while ago,
Over
right?
there, used to ride with John Katie with all the tattoos. and-
Yeah, that record was me.
What was he doing?
Slow down, move river law.
So he was doing it.
So
This was like a year or two ago.
okay, we're talking
That
about
video's old.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the
just
thing.
Reposted it. so
We
that's why I've
should
seen it.
do this more.
Yeah,
Should.
Holy hell.
that would be badass.
He's deep throating the mic, guys. I wonder who we could talk to see if we can get that.
It would
Well-
be the morning shift for sure
well,
because
or all the
evening
traffic
shift and night
units.
shift.
Traffic units.
Cookie?
If the sheriff wouldn't have practically ran out of the room today, I was trying to get to him to talk to him, but he practically ran out of the room today at Metro's headquarters because I was trying to get to him. I was able to get to the mayor, but couldn't catch the sheriff. I was sitting
Wow.
actually directly behind him. I should have thrown something at him, like, psst, call me.
Oh yeah, totally.
Hey,
I was
Michael,
gonna give him a podcast card, but I didn't have any. I was like,
since you're active in the chat, Mike, how do we
Mike?
sound? How do we sound? Everybody sound good?
Mike, what's that?
Do we need to get a little louder? Anybody distorting? Well, I think we should reach out to, would any toll roads do that? Toll road units?
Toll road to do it.
It's different. I mean, C5, they don't really. What part of the freeway are they ever really on?
They're on I-10
Toll road.
sometimes. Yeah, toll road.
Everyone is good.
Appreciate you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
McDougal.
Middle,
Y'all
yeah.
fucked up.
I think it says Mark McGriddle.
McGriddle. That's
Mark
right.
McGriddle.
That's it.
Appreciate you.
A little crackle at the time, but mainly good.
What's the next thing?
There we go again with the producer.
Yeah.
Trying
Shout out to my nigga Rafa. Is he still in here or did he leave?
No, he's here, but he thinks somebody took his comment.
What he took his. There's no. I don't even know how to make people a moderator.
I don't either. Bro, you should be there. Mark
Oh.
McGiggles is laughing.
McGriddles.
Yeah, McGriddles.
I'm gonna get like a. I'm gonna get a shirt made with a fucking McGriddle thing, and give it to him.
We'll go run.
Tell him he's got to wear that under his vest every day.
We're gonna ride by Metro with that shirt on.
Metro BD.
You start throwing some McGriddles at him.
McGriddle
Fuck the donuts.
at your service.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
the
the
donuts.
donuts. He needs McGriddles.
Mark, would you like sausage or chicken, sir?
They have chicken McGriddles. That
Ew,
sounds
that
disgusting.
nasty.
If you want chicken breakfast, man, y'all best be hitting up Chick-fil-A.
Hell yeah.
Mm,
Whataburger also has got the honey butter sauce.
bro,
whatever.
that honey butter.
You don't like
honey
it?
butter sauce. I've never tried it because it don't look right.
Look, I know this is big back
Don't
talk,
look
but
right.
I'm telling you, it tastes good.
It don't look right.
Like
It's
like
good.
a honey butter chicken biscuit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
He don't
I'm not
like the
saying
way
I
the
don't
sauce-
like it. It just does. I've never tried it because it don't look right.
Go ahead and give it a try.
No, I'm okay. Look like somebody had an accident and wrapped it up.
I don't know how he didn't get that, brother.
Hey, McGiggles says he wants sausage.
I bet he does.
Yeah, we bet you do. Got them country vibes.
The one that drives the fucking Ford.
So, I ain't the only one. Oh, this is a continuance.
Next.
Yeah, slow down and move over.
Boogie
Move over. Slow down and move over.
With the golden empire. Golden.
Yeah, we skipped that one for some reason.
Yeah, golden empire.
All right, I guess we're being rushed by our producer. I'm not sure what the issue is,
Yeah.
but let me get on this next
Trying to
topic
get this
here.
shit rolling.
Where's this out of? Bakersfield, Califas. Golden Empire Towing released a statement after one of their tow truck drivers was killed while loading a school bus in South Bakersfield
Right.
on Tuesday, April 22nd, around 7:45. Bakersfield police officers were called out to Hosking Avenue near Monitor Street next to Golden Valley High School. Authorities reported that the man became trapped while the bus was being loaded onto a tow truck. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The company said the driver who was killed was Christian. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Leva.
Leva.
Lever.
Well, I'll tell you
Leave
what,
her there.
man. I feel like this is all of ours and probably most watching and every record out there's worst nightmare right here. This is the scary part right there, man.
Especially on 99, bro. 99 at night is fucking crazy.
I'm not, we're not from California, so we don't know where this actually happened at, but yeah, dude, I mean, I don't care what y'all think of me, but I do not like going on the freeways.
I really don't either.
I will
Well,
do it,
if they shut it down.
because we got to make money, but I hate being up there. Especially in Houston, bro. Like these people, they got to be first. They got to be the first ones to make it home after work.
Well, you should be on the freeway in the first place.
Oh boy. Anyway,
No, I'm referring to 99. I'm
Oh, yeah.
referring to 90 Grand Parkway.
All right.
Quick prayers for the driver's family and
Yeah.
his
You all right there?
yeah
Prayers for his family.
and his other tow brothers in California.
California is from what my understanding is, completely rotation.
Yeah.
So it's
But I'm sure they know each other.
no, yeah. I'm just saying in general, like you would imagine that. I mean, think about it. On a rotation call, the law enforcement's been on scene for several minutes, half an hour, most likely. You would think that the road is, blocked off. So it's interesting
I don't know
to.
how true it is, but from what I've heard, California, they'll just leave the cars on the solid road and wait for insurance or somebody
They'll
to pick
push him out of the way.
Yeah, they'll push them out of the way.
I think it depends on
They'll push him.
the situation. possibly. But it's a school bus. That's pretty big. I don't
They
see.
have their own contract.
Yeah, because you ain't just gonna push a stool bus out the
No,
way.
I don't see any agency leaving it there, even
Not-
if it
yeah,
was
yeah,
on the side of the road.
Not a stool bus. No.
And at 7:45 p.m. That's also pretty late in the after or in the evening.
We have let's see.
Old scratch and sniff over here. Look at him.
Next.
Oh, boy, pulled that mic up. and
So
said-
I'm gonna go over the one in St. Louis real quick. I'm gonna skip the one in Montgomery County because this one it has nothing to do with the tow truck. In St. Louis, an 18-year-old woman was killed Saturday night in St. Louis when she fell off the roof of an SUV and was struck by a fire truck.
Oh shit.
Police said.
Wow.
She was identified as an 18-year-old female. Police says that a Cadillac Escalade came to a stop at a red light around 11:20 p.m. Saturday night. She was reported to be dancing on top of the vehicle. Once the vehicle began to move again, she fell off. Moments later, she was hit by a fire truck responding to a call. Officials said the truck had its lights and siren on.
So she was on
Damn.
the vehicle dancing.
Must have been one of them.
That's
drug
why you don't do stupid shit like that and get out of your damn car, start dancing and twerking in the middle of the goddamn freeway.
Trying to shake that monkey.
Go in the parking lot and do some shit like that. And I feel bad because whoever's in that fire truck driving, I'm sure they're all
Let me see, bro.
Jacked up.
jacked up.
You have the same on the video? No more rushing, producer.
Hey, you just violated that.
Do you want me to
man's
give it
right.
back? I'll get it back for you if you want. You want it back?
You just violated that man's rights.
Country.
Damn,
Damn, bro, he ain't even looking at me.
Look
He
how
ain't even
big-
looking at
Look
me.
how big that nostril is.
Brother, do you want me to give it back? I'll give it back if you want it back. Just let me know.
Give him another dip. Give him some of that.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Andrew,
Yes, sir.
have you ever had a close call while on the side of any road loading a disabled vehicle?
No. No.
You've never had a close call.
I haven't. I mean, usually when I'm on 99, I try to park I'll park in the grass and mud or whatever, just to stay away from that direct area.
What about you, Cookie?
I mean, I've never had any close encounters.
I've had several, by the way, but
I've had a few. Oh, do you want me to tell one?
sure.
No.
Yeah.
I
let's-
mean, I was on one, like maybe
Oh, so
15.
you were on one.
Shut your ass up.
You just said you didn't have
I
any.
got the motherfucker.
So as soon as I start to
Hey,
you
mute
have
this motherfucker.
you have
right
my
here.
mic actually.
It don't matter what.
I done had paid for that one.
God,
First of all,
I can still hear him.
Here's the feisty.
how the fuck you gonna sit there and say you don't have a story or you haven't had an encounter?
I had to think
I
about it.
started talking, and then back in 1824, actually, before I got reincarnated, I had a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, tell your story, brother. Go ahead. No, it's fine.
Go ahead and tell your card.
God damn, he just thinks he's fucking from Express Towing. He can talk whenever the fuck he wants to. I guess.
Shout out Express Towing.
I'm the founder in this motherfucker. Y'all better understand that.
Nah, he thinks because he works for Legendary Towing, he can just.
Hey, Legendary Towing ain't got shit to do with it. Because I was
what is it
I was
Express
doing
Towing
this
gotta do
before
with
I
it?
went to Legendary, Leo's, Lone Star, fucking certified. Goddamn.
Somebody's triggered again.
It's
Boy.
that goddamn gum. Y'all don't understand.
I feel like it might be, brother.
Man, I hope
like
this motherfucker
fucking
not on
Adderall.
like this.
I spent like $80 on gum Saturday, so let's go.
Wow.
Who is Ray?
That's his brother.
Oh,
Jesus. They got the same last name.
don't mean shit. There was
It's like Mike says it's like y'all are a married couple.
Nah,
Hey,
fuck
that's
that.
a little far there.
No, I'm.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up.
here we go. Here we go. He's choosing me now.
No,
Let me
go
push
ahead.
the mic away.
Andrew, go ahead and tell your story there, brother. We're waiting.
Did you hear that vacuum cleaner? I don't. The chat probably can't hear him, but sounds like Darth Vader.
Sound like country snoring last week, huh?
Oh boy!
Wait, no, I've never had any close encounters. I mean, I'm away to one, and that's when Jamal's truck got totaled.
Transition.
Well, too late now. I'm done. Fuck.
Oh, that was fast.
Let me get his notes back. I'm just gonna write on their transition. You got a pen? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cookie, can we hear your story? Without the smacking?
Um,
My man's on a different level today, boy.
it's fucking this neurogun, bro. Y'all sleep.
Shit.
I'm not asleep. I'm still a little hyper.
Off of one sip.
See, that's not natural caffeine.
You know, the uptime that I drink is they didn't have any.
natural caffeine.
Yes,
This is natural caffeine. Yeah.
Oh.
it's probably extracted from green and black tea leaves.
So this natural caffeine is really showing Isaiah's true colors.
Anyway, so it was back in my incident response tech. Damn.
When you used to work for
When he
Hector?
was AAA, just say
No,
it.
was
Just say
back
it.
in my back when I worked for the Harris County Toll Road Authority as an incident response technician.
Ray wanted to in the chat just to relax, brother.
That was way before I started talking.
That's
brother.
fine. Just keep going.
Anyway, I was on the West Park Toll, right by the West Houston Center. No. I was by the Beltway exit. To go to the Beltway, you know how you come from the West Park, you go to the Beltway and you have the tunnels.
The little loops.
The little
purple
tunnel.
things.
Yeah.
Little clover leaves.
Had a pedestrian. They called me to go there from 4012. So I pull up. I'm in a 550 flatbed, 4-door, you know. And I get out. I go up to the patron. I get him to sign the wrist form. And they were just out of gas. So
So were you tow and go Isaiah back then?
I was not tow and go. I was an incident response technician for the
AAA.
Harris County Toll Road Authority.
AAA.
We're more qualified than AAA. That's the Harris County Toll Road. That's actually a career. There's a retirement there. Okay,
You should have
Anyway.
stayed.
I should have. I wouldn't have become a vulture like y'all. Anyway, So I get out.
He's
and I back up to the vehicle. Start pulling my bridle down after I, put my winch in the free spool.
You know what a bridle is?
Yeah, I'm not. I work and I'm not.
You're not a steering wheel holder?
and I'm not a rookie.
Okay. Continue, sir. You may continue.
So, as I go to grab the bridle, I hear a vehicle coming my way, and it was night time. It was almost time for me to OD and go home. And I realized that this van is not moving. So I had to go in between the cab of the truck and the bed. You know, when you slide your bed back, lift it up, the gap. So I didn't get ran over by this van.
You fit in the gap.
Shots incoming.
Big bag.
So after that, I as the van was passing by, I ended up punching the van.
Did it hurt?
No, it was with my ring.
Nice.
But
We do some of that with the motorcycles when they cut us off, but
Yeah.
typically we got gloves on, so it's somewhat,
yeah, but I did punch his van, and he went about his day. So, and
so
then
you struck his vehicle. That sounds criminal. Metro PD! Get Metro in here.
Then another one was on a scene about a month or so ago with Charles 94 and some other guy. They were on a scene, and Robbie was loading it, and Fat Rat was there, and we were pulling. They're pulling his car out, and I think Abel, not this weird guy, the cool one, was there, and the one that has all of his fingers, was there, and Chingo Bling or Jumex was there too.
Telemundo.
Cut was there,
You
And
just
I
call
think-
him Cuh?
and I think Abel noticed it first, but this car was literally would have clipped the back of my truck and ran over all of us if Abel didn't notice that the car was coming. And unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, none of us were struck. Unfortunately, the units were busy working their scene, so they were not able to break free and go initiate a traffic stop on that vehicle.
Well, I would like to, if
I'm done.
okay,
Make sure he's done.
if I may, I would like to share a story here.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
You were here for this, Cookie? Do you remember? Man, I don't remember the street, but it's by Topgolf. So just
Memorial Brook.
There you go.
Let the city driver tell you.
Well, there was some of them zebra cakes running traffic, and they had one. It was me, you, lowrider Ricky.
Oh, when that cracked out ass white kid hit us?
Yes, bro.
Well, he didn't
hit
make contact with me, but
So he went over the curb. He smacked Ricky's truck because Ricky was the third truck. I believe I was the middle truck and you were the first truck. I didn't get hit either, but he had two wheels over the curb on the grass by us. So we were parked on the curb in the grass area. And I think we all had two ways. And I think Ricky mentioned, I again, because I have the fear of this happening, I'm always looking in my mirror. The problem was the two ways have a delay. So whenever I said, watch out, he was already passing us. And Ricky keys up. He's like, he hit my truck. So I jumped off the curb and I started chasing him. And we passed right by the zebra units. And I was in my Ford, I believe. Yeah, I was in the Ford, my old Ford, and it's a super loud truck. And when I passed by, I was blowing the horns. An old 44 Zebra 12. He's what he said, clear me CBU and show me en route to a traffic stop. He said something, and we boxed him in. So they ended up popping the curb, coming with us. This dude, I'm assuming it was meth. I mean, I'm just assuming. I got videos of his FSTs.
Yeah.
I'll insert them at some point. But, dude, this guy, like, during his FSTs was, like, doing the stanky leg. Like, this dude should have been nowhere near a driver's seat, like, at all. I remember he tried to, at one point, he was trying to jump out the passenger seat and take off running before the unit pulled up. But, yeah, I mean, that incident was wild, man. He went to jail. Who towed that? I think Ricky got it, didn't he?
something like that.
I think Ricky ended up towing it.
Well, now that you mentioned Ricky, man, Ricky's got some luck. I don't know. I think Country is on this scene with me. We were on a wreck, Little York, and I want to say like Langham Way. And this dude hits the back of Ricky's truck. You got something to say?
I feel like something happened. What am I missing? You're out of your camera view, sir.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, anyways, Ricky is hit, and this dude takes off, and we follow this dude all the way to his house, call the cops. This guy decided to go in his house and pull out a fucking long gun and wave it at all of us.
Oh,
They dropped it as
nice.
a weapons disturbance. There was like a 15 or 20 minute standoff with this guy. I think Country was on scene with me. I don't remember. It was like
Were you
10 of
there?
us.
Were you on that scene?
I don't remember.
He doesn't
It
remember.
ended up he lives right there off of Barker and Gummert, and those houses off of Old Greenhouse and Keith Arrow. It was like 10 of us, and yeah, that dude ended up going to jail.
Andrew, turn your camera.
No, sorry, Mr. Magrido, I apologize, sir. But
That reminds me of man, this was a long time ago. There was what is that? Britannia, I think that's by Willie's.
Britannia.
Yeah, Katy
Britannia,
Freeway.
Britannia, or Britannia?
I guess it depends, but is that what road? Yeah, it is that road right between Lowe's and Willis. This alleged Intox driver didn't hit his brakes, didn't turn, and just drove straight over the curb
Oh, nice.
into the. It might have been a ditch if I remember correctly. Long story short, this was before the 3 record rule. And Cookie? Do you remember this? There was a white Dodge that pulled up, and he was attempting to make conversation with the driver of the vehicle that was wrecked. And he was like, "I'll just connect my chain to it and I'll pull it out." And everyone started explaining to him, basically that's criminal. You can't do that. And he pulled a gun out and he pointed it down on his window, and then he just took off. And when it dropped as a disturbance, Robert 19 ran it. He picked it up, ran it pretty hot. None of that rings a bell to you?
No.
I know Zane was there. Zane was the one that possibly got video of it, but yeah, I mean, I don't understand. The dude was just drunk. He had to have been, because I don't know why he would pull
Just
his
drunk?
gun. Wow. I don't know why he'd pull his gun out on us just because we told him to leave the other person there. I know he didn't know him.
Yeah. So in that case, is that good dude get charged too?
If he would have stayed on scene, yeah, because we had video of him brandishing a weapon. Andrew, you got a comment in here. It says, "Or the drunk guy on Little York and Barker that tried fighting Andrew and Zach, and y'all made him leave or whatever."
I don't know about that one.
Barker and Little York. Damn, I do not remember that one. How long ago was that?
So
Fuck, hold on, I gotta think about that one.
while you're thinking, we have 2 stories, but we're gonna let you figure out this story before we move on to those other 2. But we have the wreck in Moco, and then the wrong way driver that we still need to talk about. But do you remember what happened on that scene?
On this one, the one that she's talking about?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, brother.
Light bulb.
Country was on scene with me too. Remember that one? When homeboy put out a gun on us?
If you wake up, you might.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll tell my side and I'll let Country tell his side. So, dropped as a minor. There's cars, there's like 2 or 3 cars laid out in the fucking parking lot. We don't know how they got pushed around. We're going to find out this dude, we found the car that hit him. He went over, I guess he was going northbound Barker to go eastbound Little York. He went over the median into the parking lot where those little shopping strips right there it is, next to that new gas station.
Game room right there.
The game room. I don't know about no massage parlors, but game room, yes.
I only said that because someone in the chat said that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so we're there. Mind you, it's like fucking 20 degrees. It's cold as fuck. Okay. What the guy's out there with no jacket. He's fucking shivering. Don't know what's going on. And we tried telling him. We waited for the cops for I think about an hour. And then more people started showing up. And then one of the guys is his homeboys or something. So they take off on the car. Mind you, all these people are drunk. They started talking shit to each other. And I told them, hey, try to split them up or whatever. Well, Country gets involved. Country's fucking goofy. And try to split them up. But Country's a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
He's got that country in him.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy started getting loud and stupid with Country. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. And then I seen him in his hand. He had his hand in his jacket. And I seen the imprint of the pistol. I was like, oh fuck, here we go. So yeah. And then Country got, I think he pulled your knife out on him, right? No?
I had my lighter in my hand, and it fell out when I opened it. Came out of my hand pocket.
Yeah, well, long story short, the dude was drunk, started talking shit to Country, and that dude ended up pulling the gun on the Country. We tried chasing him. We dropped it as a weapons disturbance. We never got a unit. I think we were there for almost 2 hours and never got a unit. Yeah, no one ever showed up.
That's wild.
Yeah, Country got a gun pulled on him. The guys took off in the car that caused everything.
On
Yeah.
the contrary, there, sir, how do you feel? There would have been a how do you feel the difference in response would have been if a record driver pulled a gun out? What if Country pulled the gun out?
Get that chip number, that truck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You think they would have responded immediately?
Fuck yeah, just because it involves a
Isn't
Harris
that
County.
crazy?
Well, and I think it all depends on the unit because certain units on certain shifts,
They just want to be lazy.
they just hear record driver involved. They're like, oh yeah, get that chip number.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
there's definitely some. I wonder if Metro PD's like gonna, That was interesting.
Yeah. So we got a story in Moco. This was this weekend, Mr. Isaiah.
Yes, sir, it was. Somebody wants to talk about that.
I think.
Thank you, sir.
You know what? I think. Thank you, sir. Country. I think. Can you hand me one of those? Would you like to tell the story, Country?
Damn, we got ice now.
Nope.
You
Y'all
don't
got it.
Careful with that door handle.
Y'all got it under control.
Which story is it, guys?
The
What page?
second to
lip.
last page before the picture. It's got one big paragraph.
All right, I'm gonna hand this over to Country. Everybody.
No, I ain't doing it.
Why not, bro?
You can do it.
I'm not gonna. I already did one.
I ain't doing it.
It was
You can do Cookie, do it.
Cookie
You
did
can
one.
do it.
Andrew did one.
You want to talk on everything else, but you don't want to talk about this story?
Gosh.
Somebody else is feisty
You
today.
ready?
Uh,
You want to chip on it?
yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
So,
Are you gonna fucking read this shit or not?
oh, okay.
Damn it.
So this weekend, it's I'm not gonna read everything. I'm just gonna tell you what happened. And then I got one picture. Thank God I printed it out so y'all can actually see. Can't hear anything. So this it says, this morning we received a call that not any tow truck company wants to receive. At approximately 3:00 in the morning, we heard that a driver assisting a customer in a wrecked in a construction zone. The driver had all of his emergency lights on as well, and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office was already on scene assisting us. Our driver was trying to secure the vehicle to the bed when his truck was struck and it thrown him from the bed.
Wow.
If he was on the side of the truck where it was struck, he probably would have most likely been killed. He walked away with minor scrapes and bruises. The reminder is that this is a dangerous job, being a tow truck driver, tow truck operator, whatever you want to call it. And how fast things can change from everything's going good, you think you're safe just because law enforcement's on scene. That's not always the case. You never know when a drunk driver or a distracted driver is going to pop out of anywhere. So you should never think that you're safe just because a Leo is on scene or because the road's blocked off. So yeah, when you see flashing lights, slow down or move over, or slow down and move over. But here's I'm going to show the picture. I don't know how well it's going to come out here. But that's the picture of,
That's No, we deleted it because we weren't going to go live.
yeah. But here's, I don't know, it hasn't come up on my end, so I can't tell if I need to adjust it or not. But this is a picture of the wreck in Montgomery County. I think it's just now. The lag is catching up, so give me a second here. Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
look
you can
at
see it.
all that kitty litter.
But yeah.
Could you imagine, bro?
the
Could
wreck.
you imagine? So he was on the bed.
He was on the other side. But yes.
So he wasn't on the bed, or he was. Because I think it says he was
He
just
was
on the.
thrown from the bed. So yeah,
Yeah.
but he was on the other side, not where the car.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Just-
Could you imagine being on a bed, securing a vehicle, or whatever, and getting thrown off. That's,
I believe I can fly.
I mean, talk about, yeah, that's insane, dude.
Shit, I know if it was Isaiah, he would have been like, roll life, like I got to go.
How about you got insurance?
Got the seguranza.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes from downtown. Go ahead and roll life flight.
Mm-hmm. Well, Montgomery County boy.
That's
Anything else? The wrong way driver we have now. But we can continue to talk some more about this.
well. I just find it. I don't want to say interesting, but I guarantee you that both of these stories had law enforcement on scene, and it just goes to show you that it's not just wreckers.
Which stories?
The one out of Bakersfield, California.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it being a rotation based, there had to have been law enforcement on scene. This one, clearly law enforcement was on
Yeah,
scene.
it
It
says that.
stated that. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, Moco's on rotation, so I'm pretty sure.
Somebody said that was your homeboy.
the one
Oh,
that
yeah,
pulled
it
the
was.
knife and guns.
No, it was not him.
Oh, it's
Or his
No.
homeboy's friend or some shit.
yeah, the one that owned the car was my homeboy.
And then his brother or something that pulled up. That was
right
the
when
dude
the
that pulled
knife was
gun.
pulled
Yeah, that was.
and guns.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Oh, the wrong way driver.
yeah. I need to tinkle.
No, you got to wait
Yes, sir. You have to
because
wait.
you were in on
I'll,
this one too.
Not allowed. The founder has been
Go to
denied.
HR.
Don't make us call HR in here.
All right, Isaiah. So what time did that call drop? I don't remember. what time
Oh
it dropped.
man. Let me take a gander here and see if I can't configure something here.
Look at the message you sent me.
Well, I got the vidya. Oh, is that sound on? I feel like it is.
Oh yeah,
Just hearing
don't
shit.
play the audio.
It was about 3:53 in the morning
So the call dropped about 3:45 ish.
because I was loaded going to Clay Road with
Okay, what that
50
Marymount,
boy,
Marymount and South Mesa.
I
Yeah.
can't think of his name.
So
So I know his name. I mean his unit number.
So they drop it in progress. Wrong way driver. Car going southbound in the northbound lanes, 99 and Clay Road. So I'm at Frying 529, a haul ass. Me and Johnny, we're going and we're just hauling ass until somebody picks it up.
Hauling ass doing the speed.
Yes. Until somebody picks it up. No one picked it up. Sarge had to send it to somebody. So once they send it to somebody, the unit is all like, I got a vehicle. All right, cool. This was at 99 and Highland Nose.
I believe you said it was further.
Sorry? That's where okay, hold on.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
99 and Highland Nose is when the units are like, the vehicle just exited Highland Nose. Let me go do traffic on it. Well, he does traffic on this car. It's not the right car. I got eyes on this
How
car.
do you? What did it
I'm-
look similar?
No.
Yeah.
Julio and Zach were on with the other car, and I'm screaming at Julio. So y'all niggas, not motherfuckers, ain't listening.
Yes, we're listening. You were telling Julio. Now you know how it feels.
I'm telling Julio and Zach on our two-way, like, no, that's not the car. I'm literally chilling, going southbound with this car next to me. And yeah, they go ahead and the units are like, go ahead and send that to Fort Bend. So we're still doing southbound, 99. And
Continue. You're still going southbound on 99.
yeah, we're still going southbound 99. This guy is still, me, Julio, and Johnny all got our lights on, trying to advise other drivers coming northbound that you got a car coming towards you. Julio's ahead of me, trying to advise other drivers, and thankfully, nothing bad happened. The dude ended up correcting himself at 99 and Harlem.
Wow.
Road.
Dude, that's far.
cut
That's
the-
Richmond already.
He cut the median. The grassy
Grass
area.
Yeah, so it's
Cut
probably
the
that.
median, Harlem. Continue southbound. I'm on the phone with 911 trying to give them updates. We finally ended up getting a unit at 99 and, correct me if I'm wrong, West Beaufort, right after Harlem
Airport.
Airport. At West Airport,
SO or Fort Bend?
Fort Bend County SO.
Okay.
Okay, they finally get in front of us.
Fort Bend's like C5, so for something like that, they should be pretty good.
They were pretty quick on it. The guy was going pretty fast.
They got the right car though.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't-
Shout out Fort Bend.
I mean, me and Julio and Johnny weren't trying to get rid of that car. We're not going to lose that car. Well, they had license sirens. The dude wasn't stopping. They lit him up at West Airport. He didn't stop until like damn near past the prison on 99, which is what's that next exit, 90,
Mm-hmm.
where the prison is at.
The prison's before 90, so the next exit.
So
Would be 90.
we were just next to the prison.
So that's between Harlem or between Airport and 90.
Yes.
Yeah. That's,
Okay,
that's
so
far, dude.
Fort
That's
Bend
at
ended up
least-
getting them.
If you're sorry to cut you off, but just to give a perspective, if you're doing the speed limit at night, that's at least a 15 to 20-minute run. If you're doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
Obviously, this guy wasn't.
He wasn't stopping. It took, I think, like 5 units showed up on scene. They finally ended up getting a stop, and they did a high-risk stop. Got him out. Couldn't find out this dude had his 4-year-old daughter in the car with him.
Oh my god.
They literally got that little girl out the back seat, no car seat. She was laying down on the back seat, and yeah,
Sounds like a felony DWI to me.
I hope. I mean, you would hope.
It
So-
doesn't.
I mean, well, you're right. That's Fort Bend because Harris County would have been like, oh, let me not
No.
So
go
the
there.
officer that was there, he called me when I went home and asked me for more videos if I had any more. So the videos that I had, and then I asked him, "Hey man, what did the guy get charged with?" They charged him with child endangerment, felony DWI because it was his third offense or fourth offense.
Regardless, right?
DWI with a child is an automatic felony, no matter if it's your first,
That's
second, third, fifth,
Yeah,
or eighth.
I think he got charged with 3 felonies.
That's good.
Yep. And then I heard him whenever they were detaining him. I pulled up on him and I heard the guy telling him don't do this in front of my daughter.
Oh,
Like, motherfucker, you just drove 10
sure.
miles on the line, just chilling, going southbound, and then whenever I'm next to you, shining my lights at you, shining my flashlight, trying to get your attention to go to correct yourself. You just like give me the hand, like fuck me, like nah, bro, like oh man.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
Shout out to Julio and Johnny for sticking with me, sticking with that car.
Who loaded the car?
They didn't let us load it.
Fort
They-
Bend County.
Yeah, who was it? Crown or not Imperial?
In pearls.
Yeah,
In pearls.
Did they call a rotation on it? Or?
but he was behind us the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, he was with y'all.
Yeah,
So they just
them
did a
bridges
first
on-
available.
yeah. Me and Julio were in front trying to get this guy to stop. Even Julio literally like tried to box him in, but he fucking damn near took Julio's truck out
Damn.
and pretty much said "fuck us."
Damn.
And
Ah, it's crazy, dude. Like,
Damn.
so shout out to Johnny and Julio for helping us out or trying to get this guy stopped.
Damn.
Yeah,
Crikey.
but yeah,
Really
other than
glad you
that,
got
nothing
you
else
up
interesting this weekend.
It's very good. You go,
Yeah.
damn.
I know Isaiah wanted to be on that scene. He
was
called
too slow.
me. He's like, make sure you get fucking video on that shit.
Damn. Yeah, we got video on it. It was emailed and everything, but yeah, not no fucking.
probably on the founder.
Definitely not.
I mean, you could play it on the TV if you would like.
I think it's on the prospects or something.
Ross.
You could play it on the TV behind you.
You could.
It's not gonna. It's too much glare.
Too much prospects.
No, it's not. There's no glare on his.
Oh, okay. There's no glare. Okay, we'll see. Hold on. Let's see here.
Whoa.
Don't transition. Don't transition yet.
This one.
Let me get out of the way.
Gotcha. Go ahead, transition. Replay the transition.
So we're gonna show it this just for you that are in the chat, so y'all can see it. But I'll definitely go back and re-edit this.
Oh.
We don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, I just did that. Stopped it.
I mean, could you imagine, bro, how that would have ended if they head on someone? Like, could you imagine?
That's Julio in the front trying to advise the other drivers coming northbound that there's a car headed straight towards them.
Well, we
And that's
could
me
have.
recording. I got all my lights on. I got my flashlight. I tried flashing at him. He just, nope, fuck me. And I don't know if he has it in there, but I have a video from my dash cam where he corrected himself. Yeah. And he stopped a couple times. There we go. You see him right there on the left. Corrected himself.
This is at the West Belford exit. It's a nice car.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, look, you see right here, he puts his turning signal to switch lanes. He knew what he was doing.
Sounds like somebody should have done a pit maneuver or something. Damn.
If I would have had the old Ford, the one you were driving with that big ass bumper, I would have done it.
Excuse 1 second. The 14 people watching right now, I need you to hit the like button right now for me. Okay? Take you 2 seconds for me, okay? Hit the like button. Thank you.
I can't believe we're on episode 12.
12. iPhone 12. Sapphire blue. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Yep. Well, we've been live for 81 minutes now. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice little message there from our sponsor.
Shout out to the guys, people, women that are subscribing. We're up to 94 subscribers.
95.
95. Oh, mine shows 94.
Mine shows 95, so we're going to go with that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Pretty soon I'm going to need my cut.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Anyway, well, I don't know if we have anything else to chat about here.
I just make mention that next week we will not be.
So, ladies and gentlemen, record drivers and non-record drivers, we're going to test something out next week here. We're not going to have a live broadcast, so please do not call, text, Venmo, Cash App.
No. You can still
PayPal.
Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. That's we could, yeah.
And ask me if we're going to have a show. Yes, we're going to have a show, but it's going to be uploaded later in the week. So we will not be live next week.
We will run with the 2 lives a month. I think we'll go live every
We're
other
gonna
week.
Test it out to
I
see
guess.
how that works.
Or until you get all this producer stuff situated.
Well, we need some sponsors for that. So
We'd like to thank whoever got all these stories together. Great job. on
sure.
that. And whoever set up and does all these video links and all that, thank you for that, and thank you for your service and stuff. So
If you guys have ever witnessed someone patting herself on the back, there you go.
I did set up a video link.
No, I'm just saying the first part. Don't be so feisty, sir. Just relax.
Thanks, you guys, for watching the Inside Toe Talk podcast. This is your host and founder, Cookie. Thank you for watching episode 12. We'll see you. Well, we won't see. I mean, you'll see us pre-recorded next week. But thanks for watching. Stay safe. Watch out for cars and reindeer. And we'll see you next time.
Don't
Hit
forget.
that little
Yeah.
bell so you get notified when we post a video.
Don't fuck up my outro. I think that was great. So
Okay,
go
let's
ahead-
try
go
it again.
ahead-
No. Don't end it. Let's do it again. I think
I'm
we
not
messed
doing-
it
I'm
up.
not
We
doing it
interrupted
again.
you,
No,
bro.
we're not doing it again.
Let's do it again.
I'm done. Have a nice night.
That's going to be the outro. I'm done.